Hey guys, here I am at the test site here to give y'all an important update on the Jeep. Some of y'all may have been wondering why I hadn't been off-roading or adventuring, being that my channel is off-roading and adventure based, and I have now my Mickey Thompson mud tires on, and I have a widened stance, and I've lifted the body, and so now I have good ground clearance, and I got clearance for the tires. So that's a good question to ask, is like, why hasn't he taken on the trails yet? Well, I'm going to get into that with this update. For the longest time, which I failed to cover in previous videos, is that my Jeep has been overheating, and so that's been a real problem. And I figured out that we located the problem, and it's this little fan right here. Well, it's not really little, but it's not large either. But you would be amazed the cooling that this does to the engine, just this one little fan. And we thought that the fan had gone bad, but then we straight wired it to the battery and it fired up just fine. And so, well, then we thought it might be a bad relay. So we replaced this relay right here. Looking at the diagram of the different fuses here on my Jeep, we replaced the aux fan relay. It still didn't do anything to it, so we determined that there's some sort of short between the relay and the aux fan, and instead of going to figure out how to fix said short, we ended up just making a toggle switch, which we wired from the battery to the fan to the switch, so now that I can cut it on and off at will. And here I'm going to get ready to show you said switch. I think it helps add to the whole kind of off-roading, kind of rough around the edges look to the Jeep. I love it. I think it looks awesome. But right now it's in the off position. I'm going to flip this on. Cuts on the aux fan to help cool my Jeep. And you would be amazed at the cooling that little fan does. For the longest time, I have to, when I'm in a parking lot or when I'm driving at real low speeds like 10 to 15 miles per hour, I have to stop my Jeep or else it'll overheat incredibly quickly because it's not getting that airflow that it needs. When I'm on the main road driving 40 plus miles, it's getting that airflow and it'll just flow in through the grill, and that helps keep the engine plenty cool enough. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off. It has I haven't been getting the air, but when you're on the trails, which is, you know, that's going to be a big thing when you're on the trails and off-roading, you're not going to be going at 40 plus speeds an hour unless you're a maniac. But so you're going to need that airflow, and if you don't have that airflow, and if you don't have this aux fan, you're not going to get the cooling that your engine needs, and you're going to risk overheating your engine. So now with this here toggle switch, my engine should stay nice and cool as I'm hitting the trails, and I should be able to start doing some wheeling my Jeep here real shortly, which is really good news, and I wanted to show you guys this update. And also, it's kind of like a small example is you can fix what can seemingly be a big problem real simply. We did this, that's, you know, do it yourself. We just cut out a piece of metal, wired it from the battery to the fan, put a cut off on it, and there you go. And there'll be more videos coming out. I'm gonna have not just a toggle switch but a panel, but I'm not gonna get into that. To find out what I mean by that, you're just gonna have to keep watching for my next couple of videos. And I should have more on the stealth bike project here coming out soon, and I hope you like this little update. But yeah, now that we fixed our overheating problem, we should be able to start wheeling the Jeep here real shortly, and having some good fun vids for you guys to watch out here soon. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and hang in there for the stealth bike project. It's coming out soon.